We're looking here at Unit 1 of our course, Business 505, Creativity, Discovery, and Innovation. So you can see here what we're going to do in the week. We're going to start out here in the module, and it just gives us a little background information about the course, what we're going to do throughout the whole course, the objectives that we have. These are the objectives that we're going to look at beginning with this module. So we're going to critique and differentiate essential concepts of creativity, discovery, and innovation in business. We're going to analyze the use of critical thinking and creative thinking in meeting organizational objectives. We're going to identify the types and traits of creative thinkers, and we're going to identify and analyze evidence of creativity, discovery, and innovation from selected high-performing organizations. So the activities that you're going to see and work through, we're going to review course information. We're going to download and save the course syllabus. We're going to introduce ourselves in the introduction discussion forum. We're going to read, view, and engage with readings and resources. We're going to actively participate in unit discussions. We're going to complete and submit the Unit 1 assignment. And we're going to create and submit the weekly journal. So this is a good thing to read in any unit, just to let you know what you should be expecting to complete in a unit. So as it mentions there, the introductions, so that's a click here, that's going to be a discussion forum where we just introduce yourself, kind of a little bit about your background. You can include whatever you want about, hobbies, personal interests, and especially include things such as where you want to go after you complete the current program. So what kind of career aspirations you have, things of that nature. Right, then the next section is going to be where we start the activities of I guess, kind of mastering the material for the week or for the unit. So, for this case, we have some articles, websites, and videos to look through. You'll notice each of these has a link where you can read through and follow. So it broke it down in the activities through the different sections we're going to look at in the unit. And that's how we kind of did the same thing here. So this is obviously center part more on creative thinking, where the first part kind of just introduces us to creativity and innovation. And then we kind of keep putting it together here in some of these later readings. So they build off of each other and kind of work together. So you click on these links and it's going to take you what you need to know. Or some of this, depending on our background, we may want a little bit more information. And you can go out on the internet and look for many more pieces of information related to these topics. But in particular, we'll often suggest what we call supplemental resources. So depending on your background, if you wanted to see some more information, these are some sources we found to be useful in the past. So that's some information that you can kind of keep reading. And then we're going to come down here, so back to our discussion board. But the difference is this is a discussion that's based on our topic for the unit. So each unit's going to have a similar approach. You're going to have a discussion board. This one, again, just ask you how to look at an interest or topic of interest, right? And then it's going to ask you to make a post here, and then look and read and reply to what others have been posted. So that's how the discussion board works. Move down here, this is where your assignments are going to be. So for Unit 1, we have an assignment here. The assignment, it says, is you will explore the potential for the continued success of a personal favorite high-performing business organization to share with prospective investors. And it mentions here, refer to the attached document for full details and grading rubric. So if we click on this page here or that link, it's going to take us to a document, and I'll not read it word for word, but this is where you're going to find out more information like overview, and then in particular or specific instructions on how to go about completing the assignment. Do keep in mind that everything we do in our course needs to be APA formatted. Right? So if you're not already familiar with APA, you want to be, because that's how your work, we not only want professional content, but we want it to be professional in appearance as well. So I will be looking at making sure you're in APA, and if we need to help you get to that, I want to be making some comments along the way. And it's, once again, just to make sure that your professional work gets the credit it needs or deserves. And that starts out, if something doesn't appear professional, some people will not even look any farther into it, and that's a shame. Right, so then the other thing we provide you with are some rubrics along the way. So in particular, this rubric is looking at this assignment. So if you want to go ahead and say, well, how will my assignment be evaluated? Right, part of it, we're going to look at the introduction. You can see how the levels of achievement. Then you can look at the focus on creativity. Right, we're going to have a focus on discovery. Right, so to say, you could probably guess the next one's going to be focus on innovation, which it is. And then we're going to look at, this assignment, it also mentioned tying it with an organization. So this is a section on that. Right, where are you getting your sources from? So that's where, you want to use appropriate sources. The majority should be academic research journals wherever possible. And that's because those have been reviewed by subject matter experts. Right, and this is where, look, even things such as page length, and then clear and professional writing in APA format. So all of that goes into the rubric, so it would be part of the grade. And the main thing is we want to make sure that you're getting the credit for your work, and it starts just by somebody seeing, does it even look like it's professional? So those are the main assignments that you have, really just that one key one here. So up to 4 pages. So that's where you need to work on being concise, but yet cover everything. And then the last part you do is a weekly journal. So it says pick one of the organizations from the article in the above readings, some insights of the world's most innovative companies and their defining characteristics. Explore in your journal entry how this organization has exemplified innovation. So this is just helping you document for yourself and also for us that you're thinking through what we're working on a unit basis and tying it all together. So that's a quick walkthrough of just looking at how to expect or what to expect as we progress through Unit 1. So I hope that helps you, and I hope you have a great week.